Hi guys, Michael here, and welcome to another reaction to this time The Last of Us Part 2 and from E3. And let's see. I heard there was some controversy in this to do with the case. I haven't seen the case, so I don't know, and I'll probably talk about it more at the end. I don't think I'll talk about it as we play it, but I will at the end. And I'll give you my thoughts there, what I think. But I haven't seen what it is yet, so I don't know. But I am looking forward to this game. I'll talk a little bit about Last of Us itself as well at the end. But let's get straight into it anyway and see what we think. That's probably the best thing to do. And no, my channel is not becoming a reaction channel. It's just I think from time to time, if there's something I'm really looking forward to or something that comes on that I really like, then I think I might react to it instead of just keeping quiet and just waiting. Just give my thoughts on things and we can go from there. But I'm not going to do it all the time. It's still going to be primarily just for gaming. So let's carry on.
Went out one night to make a little round. I met little Sadie and I shot her down. Went back home, jumped into bed. 44
Naughty
pistol
dog.
under my head.
Oh, hello. That's nice. Hi, Ellie. You don't look comfortable. Oh, somewhere moving in.
I hate these things.
Tell me about it.
I knew Ellie would.
Your old man really laid into me today.
So we know Joel's around still.
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved he gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Yeah.
It's still protective over it, would be.
He's putting on quite the show.
Putting on quite the show. Oh, she is as well.
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, we were with her. Okay.
She, say something to you?
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
Tina?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. You're such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you.
I see where this is going already, I can tell. After about 5 words. I'll talk about it later.
Like a hot pile of garbage?
Oh, okay. Oh, how about that?
Gross. You love it. Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you. I'm just a girl, not a threat.
Not a threat. Yeah.
Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
Go. I can tell. See it coming. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll have something to say about that. Now this is the Ellie that I know. And It's definitely Ellie, because she's usually the one that swears at them when she's killed them. It makes me laugh. She beats them by taking their life, and she isn't even a good winner. She like kills them, takes her life, so she's won, and then she'll still go, fuck her. To them, it's like, Ellie. What good's a good slaughtering without swearing at them as well? Okay, beautiful graphics, beautiful. Great movement on leaves. Around her body, moving perfectly. There is some movement as well, and it's consistent with they're into a lot of wind, but it's still the movement of the leaves is consistent with the movement of the trees. Oh, someone's not happy. Okay, now there's no movement in me. Oh, there's a bit of grass. Okay, what's happening over here? Oh! Oh, shit, gutting him. It's a double whammy that as well, because he's hanging anyway. He's going to die from being hung. But he's cut his entrails out. His entrails just hanging down. Okay.
Spread out.
Not a great way to... Definitely not a great way to go, that one. Okay, so... It's not really... I mean, we haven't seen anything from, like, clickers and that kind of thing yet. So... It looks like it's going straight for human opponents. There's the bow. Do love the bow. That one good thing I liked about Last of Us as well, the bow, you didn't have to keep doing headshots all the time. In a lot of games, you'll hit somebody with an arrow and it almost doesn't do anything unless you actually hit them in the head with it. But actually, in actuality, an arrow into your body does a huge amount of damage. A lot of damage. So... I'm not saying you'd die that quick as that person did, but you'd definitely be in a bad way. Okay, shouldn't be looking around a bit more. Told you! Okay, watch out for the other one. Told you. Oh. The running motion's good, I like that. Smoother, a lot smoother as well. There was always that little bit of jitteriness with Last of Us when jumping over things and at high speed. That were a lot smoother. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking Last of Us. I love Last of Us. It's up there amongst probably one of my favourite games. But I think it's in my top 10 list of favourite games of all time.
Double back. Go.
We were just a bit jittery at times at certain points. Wrong vehicle. She don't want to look under this one. Uh-oh. Don't look under this one. You're going to get a surprise. You're not going to like it. Don't do it. Oh, too late. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Where there? One bullet left. Oh. That was good. How smooth that were. That was really nice and smooth. Oh, arrow straight into the chest. That was really nice and smooth. How she picked that bottle up on the run and then threw it into that person's face, and it was all done smoothly as well. I was very impressed with that part. I like that. Yeah, she got that out. You need to get that out. One grab. What's she doing? Oh, that's a nice crafting menu. That crafting menu looks good. Explosive arrow? Fire arrow? Explosive. Oh, I didn't knock that one off the feet. Oh, good. There's another one out there somewhere. Somebody else besides him. Where are they? They're there. Okay. Watch out. Oh, I told you. Oh, there. That had me holding my breath a little there. That got quite. Oh, bye. That got quite intense. Good sound effects as well, because it would have cut through his windpipe, so it would be just like a wheezing.
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
She actually seemed almost happy there. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, of course, because it looks like that's the end of that. So let's quickly cover what we saw. Graphics look incredible, on it. But they always were. I mean, Last of Us was incredible graphics. That looks incredible too. It's definitely an upgrade on it, and everything looked better. They've done a lot of things. They've definitely sharpened a lot of things up. The crafting menu looked really good, and I like the smoothness where she picked that bottle up and threw it in the face, which the reaction of that was a lot better. I'll get to the kiss, because a lot of people I think were talking about that. For one, I think people need to stop being too homophobic when it comes to kiss scenes. Whether it be woman and woman, man and man, get over it. It happens. This day and age, it's just as much being gay or lesbian, whatever. It's just as common as being straight these days. So get over it. It is what it is. It's part of the world. Don't be caught up on it. And if it's in games, don't get caught up on it. It don't mean anything. It's a natural thing. So just go with it. So don't get caught up on the fact that it's two people of the same sex. So that's out at window for me. I think the thing I wanted that I would say is I'm going to play devil's advocate. So I'm going to explain it from both sides as I see it, and then I'll tell you where I come from on it. I'd say I can understand in a way why some people may complain about it in a way of how it's used, because it has the feel like that starting scene, where like if you go back to when Riley and Ellie kissed, it felt like it was just a normal dynamic move that happened in the spur of the moment. They cared about each other, they really did, but it felt like it wasn't anything that was planned or anything that was pushed. It was just, it was an intense situation and they reacted, which it made it even more like, oh, that's sweet, that's really nice. and it helped you accept it. Well, no, they were not to accept really, and it just seemed to flow, which were good. And I remember reading in a comment. I watched somebody's video of that when they were doing a let's play of that, and on that place where Riley and Ellie kissed, somebody put, I didn't know Ellie were lesbian, and I put a comment back saying, but that's the point. It doesn't matter if she's lesbian or not. It's not about that. You're in a world where everything's gone to shit. Everybody dies all the time. Everybody you've loved is probably died. You're going to want somebody to hold on to. Whether you are a lesbian or whether you're not a lesbian, whether you are gay or whether you're not gay, it doesn't matter. You're going to want something to hold on to, and however you hold on to it, you're going to find a way to hold on to it, and it doesn't necessarily matter anymore. In this world they're in, everybody's death is so prevalent that hang-ups on things like, your sexual nature and things like that, all that's got to go. There's no point anymore. I bet racism and things like that's gone and all sorts, because what's the point? There's no point to any of it anymore. Everybody's dying. You've just got two. You've got the living and the mutants, like clickers and all that. So it is what it is basically. And like I say, so I think it was more dynamic from the Ellie and Riley situation. But it felt like that first scene was built up for the kiss, and instead of it feeling dynamic, it felt like everything was driven towards, we're going to do a kiss. We're going to do a kiss scene. And even when that other woman came over and started and took Ellie to dance, it was like after about 5 or 6 words, I knew the kiss was coming, because I could see just from how the conversation was going, it wasn't a dynamic conversation. It felt like it was being steered toward, we're going to kiss here. So I could understand it. It felt like it was a bit in your face, a bit pushed in your face. We're steering this, get ready for this kiss. This kiss is going to be great. And you could see that it was being built up just from how that woman spoke to Ellie and how she were kind of looking at her. It's like, don't get me wrong, I've seen where people... it's like, for example, on the dance floor, I've been to a few parties over time, different ones, and on the dance floor, I've never really seen two people, whether it be man, woman, woman. I've never seen two people just start just kissing like mad on the dance floor. Unless it's that kind of party, then I've seen that. But that's another story. But the point is that if it's not that kind of party like that, it's just a get together and that. It's very rare you see two people just stop dancing and start making out on the dance floor. Usually they'll take off somewhere and find a room somewhere out of the way, whether it be a storeroom or or somebody's bedroom or some random bedroom or whatever. You usually find somewhere, or depending on where you are. And it's very rare they'll just do it in front of everybody like that, unless it's that kind of party, as I say. So it felt like it was definitely being steered towards that. And but then the contrast came to showing Ellie killing that guy when it zoomed into Ellie's hair and then came out of that darkness and she was killing that guy. And then it showed the evil that she goes through probably daily. This is who she is. She's this cold killer. And she doesn't shed a tear for life anymore. It means nothing. Somebody's life, you're stabbing somebody through the throat, blood's pouring out of them, it's going over your hands and everything, and she doesn't, and you can feel life draining out of them as you're killing them. She don't feel a thing anymore. She's just cold. It's complete block of stone inside. Her heart's like a swinging brick. There's nothing in there. It's just coldness, because that's where she is. She's killed so many. And so to see that, and then it transitioned to this, her trying to be a normal person, and kiss this other woman, it's like I could see the juxtaposition of that, and it made it interesting. Then I just wish that it had sent to a little bit more, just on the spur of the moment, off the cuff, rather than it did feel to me. I might not feel it to everybody, it might have just been me, but it felt like it was being steered towards that kiss, and it felt like that was being built up a little bit more than it needed to be. I wish it had been felt a bit more dynamic and just like it happened. and then switched over to Ellie. But they had, they were there at close up, screen full of them two kissing. It just, I don't know, it could feel like it were in your face. But at the same time, there's no reason that they shouldn't kiss. But like I say, it probably wouldn't happen in that situation anyway, just in the middle of a dance floor. I don't know, maybe it does now. It's like I haven't been to a party like that for a few years now, but last time I did, it didn't happen. Unless, as I said, it was that kind of party. What else? I do enjoy like the it's very much the feel of the last one still while being upgraded. As I said, when Ellie was running away when they were shooting the guns at her, she was jumping over things. That felt a lot smoother. It always felt a little bit like jittery when you saw it in Last of Us, and it felt a lot smoother in this one, like it was, like it really was this young girl just, leaping over things and things like. You've got to remember, Ellie's still going to be young. This is probably about 4 or 5 years on, whatever. She's probably in her late teens, and she's going to be lithe, and she's jumping over things, bounding over things, and yeah, it felt a lot smoother, and I really liked it. But as for Kiss, now I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I just wish they'd used it a little bit differently. I'm guessing that the actresses that actually did that scene, because I know who one of the actresses is. I don't know her name off the top of my head, but I do know her well. I've seen her in things. I've watched her in things. I watched her in a TV series the other day, and you can bet that they had to work on that, because that kiss, if you know me, you know that I always have a problem with kissing in games. I always find that it is done awfully. Usually, it's not done good at all. It's like two fish. When you like a fish where you take it out of water and its mouth just opens and closes. It's like like that. Like those kind of mouths just being pushed together. And it's done awfully on games. It wasn't done bad in Heavy Rain. That was decent. But that was probably the best I've ever seen a kiss look. Graphically, I'm on about it from graphics now. That was probably the best I've ever seen a kiss look. So they must have done the facial capture thing with the little dots all over the face to get the lip movements and face movements right, because it usually trips them up really, really big time. And that kiss looked really real. That is probably the best kiss I've ever seen on a game. It looked the most realistic, and I can guess it must have had all them little dots all over the face, probably a camera in front of the face, and they probably had to kiss quite a lot to get it perfect. But yeah, it's man, you're getting paid for kissing somebody else. What can that's a great payday, that one. Anybody would want to do that. It's like, yeah, just kiss that person and we pay you. And it's like, yeah, come here. Easy as that. So yeah, I hope they had a good time with that. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. Personally, I hope people don't get too hooked up on this. It wasn't a big deal. It looked great. It was graphically, it was an amazing game. Everything about that game was amazing. The faces look incredible. I've got no complaints about it personally. Like I say, yeah, I might have been going on about the kiss being in your face, but hey, that happens. Why not? They'd obviously done a lot of work on it. They were proud of the fact that they'd done it. And good on them. Good on them for getting two women and that kissing in a show, or I don't care, 2 women, 2 men, whatever. It's in a game. It's up to them, but I think you can't ignore the fact. It's, ignoring it doesn't change anything. It's still there. So don't be afraid to show it. And yeah, good one for Naughty Dog for being willing to show that and not be worried about it. It's good. I can understand why they probably showcased it a little bit, because it did look amazing. They probably put a lot of work into it to make it look real. So yeah, they wanted to showcase it a bit. But yeah, don't get too hooked up on it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the game. Hope you do. It's really worth getting with the look of it. And I can't wait to play it. I'm probably going to do some, if I'm still doing my channel at that time when this gets released, I'll probably do a Let's Play on that too. So, yeah. If you've got anything else you want me to look at, react to, I will over time. You can either send me a message somewhere. I've got a Twitter. You can send me a message on Twitter if you wish. And I've also got email. And there's a link for that. Have I got a link for that? I'll have to get a link to my email in the description as well. I don't think I have. But anyway, the email is asklordug@gmail.com. If you wish to ask me to do reactions, I will do. And you can put it in the comments. That's a good one. You see, it came to me eventually. I knew there were an easy one, an easier thing I was trying to think of. There you go. If you want to do a reaction to something, you can always put it in the comments. And I'll see about it eventually. I'm going to do probably Death Stranding next, because I was asked to do that, and I am interested in that game. So I think I'll go into that next. Sorry this has been so long, but hey, if you want me to do a reaction, you know I'm going to talk a long time, because I always talk too much. This is what I do. But at least you're going to get a good reaction with everything in my thoughts that I can think of. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you like this, like, comment, whatever, subscribe, and all that. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.